Hey, beautiful people, it's me, Jose, again, aka Chael. For those who know me back in the day, I got a word from the Lord. I got a word from the Lord. You know, it's funny how the Lord, uh, many times, introduces Himself in the most difficult times in our lives. We get to know Him when times are rough. I remember first got to know Him, and it was times wasn't that rough for me when I got to know Him, but I knew that this was an appointed time. I know that sometimes when these rough times come, it's preparing you for a new season. And you withstand those rough times, and if you withstand those storms, when you withstand the rain, the difficult times, the persecution, the hate, the envy, the strife, the manipulation, the lying, the cheating, the racism, the injustice. When you overcome that, then, and you follow through, there will be a season, a new season in your life that will flourish and will move forward. But we got to trust in Him. The Word of God says in the book of Luke, chapter 8, verse 22 on down. Now it happened on a certain day that he with a capital H, meaning Him, Christ, He got into a boat with His disciples. And He said to them, let us cross over to the other side of the lake. And they launched out. But as they sailed, He fell asleep. And a windstorm came down on the lake, and they were filled with water and were in jeopardy. And they came to Him and woke Him, saying, Master, Master, we are perishing. Then He arose and rebuked the wind and the raging water, and they ceased, and there was a calm. But He said unto them, where is your faith? And they were afraid and marveled, saying to one another, who can this be? For He cometh even to the wind, commands even the winds and the water, and they obey Him. The Lord was with them all the time. The Lord was with them all the time. The Lord knew this storm was going to happen. He knew what was going to happen, but He wanted to give them a teaching. And I think that He wanted to allow them to see their spiritual condition, their lack of faith. Beautiful people, sometimes in order for us to see the condition of our faith, or at what level our faith is, we need to go through the fire. We need some storm to show up in our lives, that we feel that our lives are in danger, that we feel that our lives is over, that we feel that we are sinking, that our ship is filled with water and we're going to sink and there's no way out. But when this situation comes, He's there right by your side. Sometimes we need this to understand what level of faith that we are in. He's an opportunist. He will allow things to happen to you, and for you to realize that He was there all along, and that He guided you all along. So this story, they just wanted to cross a lake. And this lake was a big lake. They needed a boat to cross it. It was so big that He fell asleep by the time they got to the other side. He, meaning Jesus. But this storm got everybody riled up. But Jesus was there to let them know that he commands the winds, that he has control of the water, the wind, and anything in this life. He has total control over your life. All we need to do is trust in him in between that storm. In the midst of that storm, in the midst of that battle, in the midst of that war that rose up against you at work, that war that rose up against you with the family, that war, you man that are trying to raise your family, and it seems that all hell has breaking loose and that your family is all against you. When you come home from work, come through that door, everybody locks themselves in the room. There's a battle against you, and this battle is of Satan. But I am here to tell you that once you weather that storm, he will command the winds to stop. He will command that persecution to stop in your life. And you will enter into a new season of victory. Don't fear, because God is here with you. God will be there with you at the beginning and the end. God bless you.